Hey, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year. Today I've been travelling around the north coast of Scotland in the Mizuno Pairs Events tour. Today we've come to Boat of Garten. This is course number 140 this year. Smashing weather, course looks great. I said I'm playing in the Mizuno Pairs event, so I'm not actually filming while I'm playing. We're just going out to film the course now. I played already this morning, top of the leaderboard at the moment, we'll take that. Right, let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 140 of 2022. It's Boat of Garten Golf Club. On the tee, the man who's collecting meetings of different goalkeepers. Earlier in the month it was Hamish McAlpine. Now it's playing with Jim Leighton today. Scotland football goalkeeping legends. From Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy! Let's a look at the first hole here. 169 yards. Straight down. Par 3. Second hole at Boat of Garten. It's a par 4 at 344 yards. Straight down to the fairway, and then it's kind of dog-legging, but more a fade to the right and going uphill to a raised green. Some lovely highland views around here. You come down onto the fairway. Let's look up to the second green. Third hole at Boat of Garten, 143 yards, par 3. Now you've got to hit it big, a lot of trouble for anything short. It's going to run away into the valley there. Now we're taking a look down the fourth hole. This is the first of the par 5s, 509 yards, elevated tee. Kind of straight, it's a bit of a roller coaster of a hole. Cairngorm's in the background now. And let's look once you come over the ridge on the par 5. Look through to the green, another marker post there, so down into a valley and then up again. Right, we're at the fifth, short par 4, 289 yards, but it's all the way up the hill. Bunker on the left hand side, green in particular is a raised green even higher up, a platform. The winds have got up a wee bit now, it wasn't windy when I played this morning. So look down the sixth hole at Boat of Garten, 396 yards. Very tight tee shot, and then it's going to dogleg away down to the right, downhill. And you come round the dogleg at the sixth. This is what greets you, big valley to hit into. Again a raised green the platform. Look at the seventh, 389 yards, it's a par 4. Come up over the hill at the marker post at the top there. I'm walking down the fairway because the tee's back up there. And some idiot forgot to film this. I just talked to some other guys that are playing in the Pairs event. Right, we'll carry on. So look down at the 7th green. You come up over the marker post. It's just going to roll down. 8th hole here at Boat of Garten, 342 yards. Again another tight drive. You get loads of them with the trees either side. Sloping fairway. The thing about it is when I played here about 3 years ago, it was all rough all the way down. So huge big long carries to the fairway. It's a bit easier now. It's still tight in the drives. And this is the 9th at Boat of Garten. End of the first half, par 3, 152 yards. Relatively simple because when I played this morning I was nearest the pin with 6 foot 9 inches, but apparently somebody said a hole in one, so we'll find out later. And this is a short 10th hole, 266 yards. Into the wind today. I'm looking forward to the end of this because there's a free cup of tea at the halfway house after this one. Right, that's a halfway house done. We're looking down the 11th. 347 yards, a bit of roller coaster shaped hole. I think the green goes up to the right at the bottom, we'll soon see. Up over the marker post, let's a look down, and then it's downhill. A lot of little bumps, you get the right roll in towards the flag. Well, this is the 12th at Boat of Garten, and probably the most squeaky bum of all the drives. Very, very tight with the trees. Sloping fairway. All too easy to go off left or right. Big steep downhill from an elevated tee. What a hole. Look at the backdrop as well. Oh. Alright, we're just to the big downhill one. And now for the uphill one. Back up the way. 469 yards, par 5. A bit of a carry over the rough. Then it's rising quite steeply up. Goes through a narrow bit at the top, and then surprisingly it doglegs again a wee bit to the left. So you need a few big hits here. And when you come through the narrow bit between the fairway on the 13th, let's look up to the green. Some runoffs as well. So it's quite difficult if you can't hit, but you could reach it in two if you hit two big ones. That's a shot down 14th, 313 yards, kind of roller coaster fairway, and the green dips down. You can't actually see the green from here. Let's look up to the green when you come over the ridge at 14th. 15th hole, 289 yards, marker post. In fact, there's two marker posts on here. It looks kind of harmless, but halfway down there's a whole bit of rough and there's not much fairway here, very narrow. And we'll see closer on when we get to near the green. Let's a look down to the second marker post, the green just behind it, rolling down. It's the 16th hole at Boat of Garten, last of the par 3s. 165 yards, a lot of wispy stuff on the way there, so you've got to give it a good smack. Bunker on the left hand side. At the 17th here at Boat of Garten, and it's 308 yards, big elevated tee, so you can just give it a big welly off the tee and the hole's right away down there. Look at the backdrop, typical Highland backdrop, lovely. That's just a look at the 17th green. And I'll look down the 18th, 426 yards, final hole at Boat of Garten. That's a long one today, sloping fairway, and then it's going to dogleg up to the left where it's a raised green away up there. Well, that's me just finished on the 18th here at Boat of Garten. Oh, of course, in terrific condition today. Played here before. It's not as difficult as it was 3 or 4 years ago. They've cut back a lot of the rough off the tee, so the carries aren't as long. Still very narrow in the shoots. Oh, it's an undulating, typical Highland course. As I said, in cracking condition. Thoroughly enjoyed it today. Playing in Mizuno Pairs events, played really well today as well. So that helps. But and the views are terrific on the Cairngorms. That's back at the clubhouse, just as we're coming in. So what we're going to give the course will be a big 9.5 from me today, and all the people round about the club have been very friendly as well. So yeah, it's a cracking place to come. Right, that's all from today. Right.